From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. He'll push forward for about a yard. Hassan Reddick there to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, Murray. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 3rd down, Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
15-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That one broken up. It is incomplete. He tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at the Bucs 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Conner. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Down the field, it's Evans. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down, the drive begins with Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Here's a toss to Pacheco. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
He'll give that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds A yard shy of what they needed, so they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It covers 51 yards.
1st and goal at the 5
yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They go play action with Mayfield. That is caught to the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver.
That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And his left side and caught by Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 10-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The gain of 2 brings up
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Hey, alert 33. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade that time around. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting him to the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll run the first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very...
Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That is brought in. And he's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Murray now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And a Cardinals first down.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. On through that first contact. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 31 yards. Murray down to throw on first down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Ryman in motion. They'll run here with Benson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board just before halftime.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 5. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
From 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. Still going. And he will score again. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a bit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Murray to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. And caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Back to the right side, caught by McBride. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and 1. To throw again is Murray. And for a third day, he's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there is a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Back at the 34-yard line.
Run. 180! What's up?
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
What's up?
Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
55-yard attempt.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The first play of the drive, and here's Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Wilson on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Baker to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
That's good for the Buccaneers. First down.
Here's Pacheco. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Buccaneers.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. Held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.